What's up, guys? Welcome back to 513 Garage. It has been a while since me and John have made a video together. I know with everything going on like COVID and unemployment, I've just had a lot going on, but we're gonna start posting more consistently now. I think me and John agreed to like 1 or 2 times a week. So I think 1 or 2 times a week is something that we can honestly do with our work schedules, and I'm about to start school as well. So we got a lot going on, but we're gonna keep making videos because obviously this is our dream. So this video is going to be a good video because we are going to introduce a new car to the channel. So yeah, take your guesses down low, but pause the video now and take your guesses down low, and then we're going to show you after this. Alright, so right now the car's right next to me. So before we introduced the car to the channel, me and John went ahead and we did the front brakes and we changed the brake lines and the master cylinder. I didn't want to introduce the car to you guys all broken down and everything, so we finally just got it done today. So here it is. It is a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, 67,000 original miles on it, and it is the inline 6 250. So it is not the V8, but it is the 250, and supposedly these are a little bit rarer because everyone else had the V8s. It does have the white interior. When my grandma purchased this car back in 1969, she originally paid $100 extra for the white interior instead of like the classic black interior that it usually comes with. And yeah, I'll show you what the engine looks like. I really wanted to make a video like replacing the master cylinder, but I honestly didn't know what I was doing myself, and I didn't want to mislead you guys. But now I know how to do it, and there she is. So we are kind of going to do a transformation. I'm going to be painting the engine that Chevy bright orange again. As you can see, it's kind of under there, but with all the rust and just the grime and everything, you can't really see. But that's what it should look like right under there. But man, this thing, it runs really good for a 69. Everything's original. And then there's the master cylinder we just replaced today. So we were having a lot of hard times with the brakes and everything, and that ended up being the problem. So who knows?
So I'm going to interrupt a little bit. That's not necessarily how this car started. So let's take it back to day one when it arrived to the shop. And take them through what that was like.
And I have a few videos of getting on the trailer, so we'll put that in here too.
Well, I'm just saying.
So all right,
tell the people what happened.
So first things first. This car hasn't been started in a while. I don't necessarily know how long it's been, but it hasn't been for a while. We actually had to get it trailered here because it wasn't running. The wheels were stuck. Nothing would work. So first things first, me and John went to plug the battery in, and this wire right here started smoking, and it almost caught fire. So we went ahead and we probably should have replaced the wire, but for now we just put electrical tape around the whole wire, and it got the job done. It works. So
replace the battery?
Yep, replaced the battery. That was about 170 bucks. So that kind of sucked, but we replaced the battery. We did that.
We sprayed starter fluid inside the carburetor up here, and just pumped the brakes, or pumped the gas a couple times, and
exactly. And after about 10 to 15 minutes, a bunch of dust flew up, and she started up. So it was a really good feeling when we finally got her started up, because even we didn't think that we could. And we did, so that's really cool. I'll go ahead and start it up right now and just let you guys hear just how easy it starts up for how old of a car it is. So Ted, don't put that in the video. To get this cleaned up, spray paint the sides black, get everything black, and then get that engine orange again. Me and John are going to totally redo it. So there's going to be a cool little series on this car, just restoring the Camaro, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're also going to be doing stuff to the Z and the Mustang as well, so this is just like a third car to our channel.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to think that this is replacing any of our cars. Michael still has the Mustang, I still have the Z. It's not to replace anything or take anything over. It's just to give you guys some other content to watch, other than just watching our Z's and Mustang the entire time. Hopefully you guys aren't getting bored of that. We still plan on doing a bunch more work to those cars, but it's just another car for the channel for us to do more work on. Your car's what year? The Mustang?
2007.
2007. My car's a 2010. So we've got some of the newer cars, but nothing as old as this. So it'll be fun to kind of like work on older cars and just kind of learn how to do a little bit of everything.
Because eventually we want to open up our own shop and everything. So I know it's a little far-fetched, but we have dreams. So I think it would be cool. I also want to point out, me and John couldn't figure this out when we first got the car. We were like, where's the gas tank? Like, where's the gas cap? How do you fill this thing up? And if you look around, follow me.
Well, let's first off note that there's no factory passenger side mirror. It has a driver's side mirror.
No.
It comes like that factory.
No passenger.
There's no plugged up holes. There's no bracket or frame or anything. These cars do not come with a passenger side mirror at all.
Yeah, but so usually I have someone else with me when I'm driving, and I'm just like, all right, look out there real quick, and that's my mirror basically. So, but let's go ahead with the gas cap. So if you know old cars, you probably know where the gas cap is, but nothing on the side.
Circle, nothing over here.
It's not like in the tail light. I know some of those older cars like had it in the tail light or something like that, and nothing on this side either. So I was like, I really don't want to. I have to like look this up. Like I should know where the gas cap should be, and I eventually found it, and here's where it is. So if you look down here, you see the historical license plate. And all you gotta do is, boom! There she is. Oh shoot, just back up a little bit. Boom. So there it is.
Is behind the license plate.
It is behind it, so that's actually really cool. It's kind of weird. I went to fill it up the other day, and I was like, which side do I have to park on, like the left or the right? Because I don't know, but there's just weird little things. I would also like to get this car repainted. Probably on camera you can't tell like all the flaws that you could see in real life, but the paint, it's not terrible. It's really not. I would like to clean it up a little bit though. So just like those micro scratches and everything like that. And then little things like I buffed the front bumper out. Little things like it's bent right here. So I mean nothing crazy. It's in really good condition for the age.
One owner was owned only by your grandma, so
yeah, one owner.
There's really not a whole lot of missing stuff. I mean, she still has all the original like jack stand and bottle jack and everything over there in the corner. The original trim and everything. Like
everything works.
Yeah.
That's what surprised me is like, well, everything besides like some electrical things like on the dash don't work anymore. And the front passenger reverse light doesn't work, but the fog lights work, headlights work, tail lights work, like everything works.
Front passenger reverse light?
Yeah, something like that.
The reverse light's in the back.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
gotta have a little playful banter every now and then.
I don't even know what that means.
It means we like to make fun of each other.
Sorry, he went to college. But so yeah, so we're gonna be doing some cool stuff with this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I really don't. I just want to enjoy it. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. I want to get it back to how it was, like fully restored, obviously.
Still got all the chrome wheel caps and everything.
Yep, the hubcaps.
All the old original stuff.
The headliner needs replaced. You want to show them how we're holding it up?
Yeah.
How it's held up. Held up by plastic forks and knives.
Oh, you ruined the spoiler. Oh, this is pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plastic forks in here. That was Michael's idea. That's how the headliner is being held up. But, yeah, I don't know why that gen light stays on all the time. If you guys have an idea as to why.
So yeah, every time we park it, we just have to unplug the battery.
But yeah, that's white leather, barely anything to this car.
Yeah, when I first got it, there was like rat poop all in the back seats. There was like cat prints on the back. Like this thing was extremely dirty.
It sat for a couple of years.
Yeah, it did. So I've already clay barred it, cleaned it off, redid the whole interior. There's mold on like the dash and everything. Cleaned all that off, and that made a big difference. And yeah, I'm just trying to think what else there is to it. I mean, we honestly don't know too much about it ourselves yet. We haven't. I've had it for maybe a month, maybe month and a half. But for the first month and a half, we were working on the brakes, and we didn't know it was the master cylinder till yesterday or the day before, and we were like, man, drum brakes suck. And we finally looked it up and used our brains and found out that the master cylinder can cause the pedal to hit the floor.
I do kind of want to clarify just a little bit. It didn't take us an entire month just to do the drum brakes. It just took us a month for our schedules to line up for both of us to work on it together and get it done.
Exactly. We had some buddies help.
Yeah.
Fadi help us. He was a big help.
Yeah, for sure. It probably took us 3 days with buying different parts and stuff when stuff went bad, having to run to the store and then waiting on delivery times and everything like that. But it didn't take us a month to put the brakes back together.
Now those 3 days, those were long 3 days. Those were probably like 5 to 8 hour 3 days. We've never done drum brakes before, like.
Especially without the right tools, it definitely takes a lot longer.
And you can say what you want, but the first time anyone does drum brakes, they have a hard time with it.
I would like to challenge anybody to work on drum brakes for the first time. Never watch any videos or pictures or anything, and just take it all apart and just put it back together instantly.
All we did was we took a picture of it on our phone, took it all apart, and put it back together based off of the pictures that we took.
Yeah.
So we honestly didn't have much help. And I've been looking on YouTube, and there's really not a lot of videos on 69 Camaros on YouTube. Like, nothing to help you out. So we literally had no help at all from YouTube. So hopefully we can be that channel that helps people with 69 Camaros replace them.
Yeah, you see all these YouTube videos, not to hate on any of the famous car YouTubers, but they've all got new Mustangs, BRZs, Corvettes, all these brand new cars, the brand new Supras. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got all these videos of everything, and nobody really walks you through like step by step how to like replace stuff on older cars like these. Like I'm sure there's some people I'm sure there's other younger guys like us that would love to restore a car like this, and there's just no videos on how to do anything. So just kind of
even older people, like there's no videos with older people.
Yeah.
Which I get, because probably most things back then were very similar. So like you could watch a video for a different Chevy car and it would work for this one as well. Nowadays it's not like that, but back then most parts were kind of universal basically. Yeah. So it all works the same kind of. So maybe that's why. But yeah, and you can see the fog lights are actually underneath the grill, so if you look down, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, this is the Camaro, so this is going to be the new car on the channel, so every now and then you guys will be seeing videos on this. We might even start like a series, just like restoring it.
We still got the Z. We got some parts piling up in the corner to do this bad boy. So
we've been procrastinating on this thing too.
Yeah.
So this is next, and then we're going to be doing just Mustang Camaro in between, and who knows, we might do some things to our dailies. They haven't even seen my new daily yet. They haven't even seen my old new daily.
We'll do that on a different video.
Yeah, so that's how you know it's been a long time, because I've already had 2 other cars since the last video I've posted on here. So I need to catch you guys up.
Yeah, you're slacking, bro.
I know. I've just been excuses. I'm just making excuses. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. I know I'm enjoying just the process and learning. That's one thing I've done, is I've learned a lot. Like I never knew what a master cylinder was, or what it does, or how to replace it. And honestly, like I knew what bleeding brakes were, but like I've never done it myself. I've always just watched videos or heard of people doing it. So I can do that myself. Like I'm learning a lot, so I'm excited, and I know John's learning a lot too.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna continually learning as much as we can. We plan to never take any of our cars to any shops. We're just doing everything ourselves. So All right, I want to talk you guys to death, so I'm gonna let you guys go. And this is the Camaro.